Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I want to talk about something important. That is, yesterday I came across a video. I watched so many videos related to English content. Whenever I have time, I prefer listening English content. In that process, when I do household chores and all, at that time also I plug my earphones and I do passive listening, not active listening, at least passive listening I do. So I do practice listening so much of time throughout the day. So, but in this process, I got that video and I watched that video. What they are saying that whenever we are asleep, our brain wakes up and do its work. In that time it can observe all the information around us, whatever whatever our ears listen, whatever information our sense organs passed out, the information it can our brain can observe, and when we are wake up we can remember all those information. So it is saying like that, in this process we can learn English without making any efforts. So many people in the world learning English, they are making so much of efforts throughout the years by years, but so many people can't get fluent English. But but they are saying without making efforts, unknowingly we can learn English. Is it possible? I will explain scientifically. Is it possible or not? I will explain. After my explanation, you can um, you can relate what is possibilities and probabilities of this information. So friends, let's go into the video. Friends, I have already told you in my previous videos how our subconscious works. I have already told you, but to this context I want to explain you briefly. um you know we have we have conscious mind and subconscious mind. What conscious mind do? It grab all the information throughout the day, which our sense organs is given every information it observe. Our eyes, e- ears, nose, tongue and skin, these are our sense organs. So whatever the sense organs gives, that information our conscious mind grab throughout the day, and it keep that information in our subconscious mind. It keeps that information in our subconscious mind, and it takes that information whenever it wants. Whenever it wants to give us, to give us creative thoughts and ideas, to produce feelings and emotions, and to do actions, it use that information. This is how our conscious mind works when we are in conscious. In a daytime it do this work, and it do so many works, but this is one of the that I am telling. So our brain take all the command on our body. It produces hormones, and through the nervous system it takes all the command on our body. How our body reacts, how our body perform, everything it do. But it is, besides from that, we are talking about learning aspect. In this learning aspect, how it works, this is I am telling you. So our conscious mind do this. So besides that, what our subconscious do? Our subconscious don't do anything when we are in conscious. throughout the day it doesn't work. When it work, when we are in sleep. When we are in sleep, it wakes up. It wakes up and it do its work. What is its work? What is its work? Memory consolidation. So, our conscious mind put all the information in subconscious mind. Throughout the day, which information is taken by the subconscious mind, it arrange that information according to our priority. According to our priority means whatever we do actions, whatever we thought, whatever we are doing again and again, according to that priority, it arrange that information, it arrange that memory as per our priority. And and what it do is, this means me- consolidation process, memory consolidation process, and it strengthen our memory. What is meant by strengthen? you know Throughout the day, which information is taken by subconscious mind, it connect that information with already existed and related information of subconscious mind. It connected with that. So, and by this it strengthen our memory. Whenever we wake up, we got new ideas, new thoughts related to our problems, to solve our problems, in order to solve our problems. This is what our subconscious do when we are in sleep. But friends, our subconscious can't observe any information directly. Who does that is our conscious mind. Our conscious mind does that work. When we are in wake up, when we are in conscious, unconsciously, our when we are in unconscious, when we are in sleep, when we are in unconscious stage, when we are in sleep, that means that is unconscious stage. In that stage, our conscious mind couldn't take any information. It doesn't do any work. When we are in sleep, it doesn't do any work. And our subconscious don't have the power to grab the information. Only it takes the information from conscious mind. Okay, so this is the process of our conscious mind and our subconscious mind. Okay, so while we are in sleep, our conscious does not work, and our subconscious cannot be take all the information. How our sense organs also doesn't work while we are in sleep. you know there are so many stages in our sleep. There is two stages, that is rapid eye movement stages. So in that stages only our subconscious do its work. Our subconscious wakes up and do its work, and our conscious doesn't work at that time. Okay, our you know in that sleeping mode, in our sleeping mode, our conscious can't observe any information through through our ears or any sense organs, does not take the information, and our subconscious don't have that power. How how it works? When we are in sleep, we listen some inform when we listen some information. How which organ grab the information? It is impossible. It is quite impossible, friends. Don't listen these kind of videos. Don't get loop in these these kind of videos. I think you got the you got the knowledge about our mind. When we are in craving of something, when we are in so much of passion of some desire. We always think that we have to grab all the content as soon as possible. We have to master this language, master that, that about that particular desire, whatever you want to learn about that particular desire, not only English language, you want to do as early as possible. But coming to learning English, it is not possible, friends. It is not possible. In 3 months or in 6 months, you can't be fluent. To learn this language, it needs some time, at least 1 year, 2 years of time it grab. But we all are thinking in a effortless way. We all are find in effortless way, but it is not possible. Without efforts, we can't learn anything. Friends, if you really believe in these kind of ways, which is effortlessly works. If some people say that it effortlessly works for you to get something, it is impossible. Even it is against the natural process. Your brain is working in certain process. If you do like this, when you are trying to listen, that noise and that disturbance can't make you sleep well. So if you don't sleep well, what happened? Your subconscious doesn't work well, and then throughout the day, whatever you done, whatever you have done, whatever you have grabbed the information, so it all would be waste. When our subconscious doesn't work, it can't do the consolidation process. It can't do the natural process. It can't do its own work. So your consciously what you have done is also be wasted. So what you gain from this? It is completely waste of time, waste of energy, and you know everything is there, its own process. Every organ has their own process. Let them do their work. Don't interrupt. Don't confuse them. Not only brain, whatever it is, don't confuse them with your exaggerated thoughts. Friends, it happens sometimes. It happens, whenever we want, we have that cravings to achieve our desires. Whenever we have that much passionate about our desires, it is a obvious thing to want to achieve our dreams as early as possible. It is obvious to find ways to get the desires, to find ways as early as possible to get those desires. But those kind of you have to identify which works out or not. You have to identify, otherwise you would be failed. It is confirmed, you would be failed, friends. Don't listen everything. So whatever listen, think of once, is it possible or not. So think of once, and be aware of everything. In this social media, there is so much of content, so much of plethora of content that confuses us. So don't get into those kind of loops. Okay. Just invest some particular period of time in your day, and you don't have, if you don't have much time, give some time, but be consistent. It works. One day it works. Be habitual with that work. Whatever you do, you definitely get your desire. not as early as possible is according to our grasping power, our IQ levels. But don't confuse your brain, don't confuse yourself. Just do work, just do work effortlessly. We can't get anything, not only language, we can't get anything. Do efforts and get content, unconsciously. Whenever you wake up, get content consciously. Even though you have 20 minutes time, use that 20 minutes time accurately and um, profusely. So that is enough. That is enough. 20 minutes time is enough for you, for our desire. One day you will definitely reach your desires. This is what I want to say in this video. If you like this video, just click on the subscribe button to give me motivation to do more videos. Thank you so much for